channel, where today, as you saw from the opening photographs, we're going to be working on altered paper clips. And I have seen these paper clips done in a number of ways, but after practicing and trying and measuring and all of that craziness, I found a way that works for me, and I'm going to really quickly explain it my way to you, and hopefully it'll work for you. So I just cut some strips 2 inches. However wide you want them is going to be up to you, and I can tell you that when all said and done, they should be around 7 to 7.5 inches long if you want to get that particular. I didn't. Okay, so you can put the large side towards you, right? Large side towards you with a paper clip. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, on the direction of your paper, especially if it's double-sided like a book page, and you could do that. So basically, you're going to fold this in, okay? And you can pull this out if you want a nice crisp fold, which I do. And then you just burnish that with your bone folder, with your finger, with whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, then you're going to do that again on this side. You're going to get it as close to that second page, as close to your edge as you can, right? Burnish it. Now then, I guess it did matter. What you're going to do is, see your Z fold? You're going to unfold it, okay? So the folded side should be towards you. Then you put your paper clip back on, large side up, okay? So then you're going to fold that up, and you could glue it now if you want, or later. It won't matter, unless when you fold this piece, right? Okay, so now you've got the large clip covered and the small clip covered. See? Large clip covered, small part of the clip covered. Now, on this side, if you want, you can cut a little slit there and have part of your paper clip stick out if you wanted to put a charm on it. Okay, I'm not going to. So I'm going to fold this over. Line it up. And then decide how much I want to cut off. Okay, and then I'll fold it there. Cut. Tuck it under, glue over, and the reason I tuck it under and glue over is it's not as noticeable to me. It's a matter of opinion. You guys can do it however you want. Now, if you did want to do an altered paper clip, you could just cut that top out. So your paper clip is coming out, okay? Before you glue it, okay? Before. So let's push it back down. We'll glue this side. Oh, and a shout out to my buddy Michelle over at the Hobby Hobbit. If you haven't seen her channel, you're missing out. Okay, so here we're gonna glue. She uses the Lineco glue. Told me all about it, and this is a different brand, but it reminded me of her advice. And she was telling me, and well, actually I think I was watching one of her videos, and she was talking about it, and I asked her where she got it, and she said Amazon. And I went over to Amazon. I'm unclogging my glue, guys. I went over to Amazon, purchased it, haven't been without it since. And so I was talking to her yesterday via text, and I was telling her how much I was thinking about her when I was doing these little bows, and I'm going to do a video on those too. But I was using a different kind of glue, and my goodness, it was taking forever to dry, and then I started using that, and it went a lot quicker. Okay, so here we go. We're going to glue. This is probably better if you use Fabri-Tac, Fabri-Fix, because it does probably stick somewhat better, but I'm not convinced. I like the Lineco and I like the Barely Arts myself. They're my go-tos. If I'm doing a cover for a journal, I like the Fabri-Fix. Okay, so now we've got this, and we're going to pull this up just a smidge because it didn't go all the way through, okay? Oops, and you know what? I went the wrong way here. I shouldn't have glued it all the way up because I like to tuck mine in. It's okay. You can do it like that. Okay, and now you've got the spot for your charm. And you got your paper clip. And if you want, you can embellish the front. You can embellish the back. It can go this way. It can go that way. It can go this way. It can go up and down, right side up, however you want. That paper clip will work. And once it's done like that, then you don't get that snagging. You get a good snug fit, so you're not going to lose it. And it doesn't snag up, okay? One more time. It did matter. I turned the white side over, put the large side up. Sorry about the jiggling of the camera, guys. Fold it over. Pull your paper clip off. Get you a nice neat fold. Feels like that was 2 pieces of paper, but it wasn't. Get you a nice neat fold, okay? Then come back, fold again. Now the second fold becomes your paper clip spot, okay? Turn it over. Remember, fold it up, fold up side towards you, large side towards you, fold, fold, fold over, determine where you want to cut it. I like to go about halfway down, and that way I know everything's covered. Okay, and then that gets glued under there. And again, you got to cut a hole right there if you want to do a charm. But they are that simple, guys. And I do mean that simple. We're done. And then again, you can embellish the front. I think I made probably about 20 of these in an hour. And then after you're done, you can come along and trim up your sides if they're not as even as you'd like for them to be. And then I did make some. Like I said, I made several. But I had some, see, they're even cool with the book pages. I haven't glued this. Yeah, this one I glued. Even with the book pages, they're pretty cool because then you could come along and put something on the front, leave the back a book page. Isn't that cool? Maybe you like this, you know, and you don't want the whole thing, but you like that piece or that piece, just like that. You could do clusters on them, guys. I kind of like that. Even like that it's not even, you know? So there you go. That is Altered Paper Clips 101 a la Rhonda style. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Don't forget, go check out the Hobby Hobbit. And then kudos out there to Melissa Sue, who is joining me on my collaboration, and you can too. It is an open collaboration ongoing until next spring, and then it'll change over to 2025. Then the next year, 2026. Okay, so see, totally different. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, so let me show you where I'm at with the garden, the spring journal, okay? And I just decided to run it spring to spring. Sometimes in the winter, I'm tired of winter, and I'll have to break out something spring to make me feel sane again. So, end of story. I gotta do spring every once in a while. And in the summer, I'll break out some grunge and fall, you know. I'm not a strictly seasonal journal creator. All right, so, again, Lineco, Hobby Hobbit, Michelle, I'm glad I'm just glad for you. You turned me on to that. Great find. Okay, so we were using the Fedco seed catalog, and the pages, if you'll watch back on my videos, were very thin. These are still pretty thin, but they'll hold a pocket, you know? They'll hold a pocket, and they'll hold other stuff, right? They will. So, and then by the time I add something, maybe a journaling page or something to this side, it'll be strengthened up. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm just taking the packaging that you get like from Amazon or wherever, and I'm just gluing these to it. Look at that lady, isn't she cool? And then I'm keeping some of the ephemera as I go. I'm not destroying it all. And then that'll be a pocket, and then there'll be something that goes over here. So like I said, it's gonna sturdy up as we go. But I have, like, I don't know, 40 something pages to do this with, and they may or may not all get that. They may every other one get that. But for those of you who are doing this collab, Melissa Sue included, there's no hard and steadfast rules that says you need to make it a certain way. Okay, it's completely up to you. Artist interpretation. I just wanted you to use this black and white magazine because I thought it was cool. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video.